Hey everyone, welcome back. Are you ready for the next prompt? Let's see who the next booktuber is.
Hey y'all, howdy, I'm Sandy Broadwell and my channel is called One for the Books. I read about 80 to 90% fantasy and sci-fi books, but about 10 to 20% everything else. And I would say probably 90% of the books that I read actually come from the library. I am a big sucker for the Libby app, and I just send all of my ebooks from my library to my Kindle, and it is so easy. But I am relatively new to the city that I just moved to, and I really want to get familiar with my local library. So my challenge to you all is to actually physically go to your library, because this is something that I want to do more. I want to actually get to know my librarians and have a relationship with my local library and not just with my Libby app. So I'm gonna throw my goals onto you all. Just now, when I was at the library before filming this, I did find a book that was already on my priority TBR, which was a memory called Empire by Arkady Martine, because it fits prompts for other reading challenges I'm already participating in. One of them is the Buzzwordathon challenge, which is done by Books and Lala every year. One of the squares on that challenge is to read a book with memory in the title, so check. And the other one is the r/fantasy bingo, and that one has a prompt to read a book about a stranger in a strange land. And this book is about an ambassador to a foreign planet, so I definitely think it checks that box. So the bucket listathon is already helping me to go to my library more and to get books that will check off my reading challenges for the year. So I hope it does the same for you. Again, thanks so much, Danni, for including me, and I hope you all have so much fun browsing your library shelves for this challenge. Good luck.
I love this prompt because I do need the reminder to actually go into my physical library, because I use Libby a lot, which is a good thing. It still supports the libraries, but I definitely want to form those relationships within my community as well. And so I am going to be right back. Hopefully I can give you guys some footage of me going into my library and finding a read. We'll see what's out there. My library was a little busy today, which is great, but unfortunate for my filming purposes, because I really don't like to record around other people. I don't want to make other people uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable when I, have to get into frame. And so you really just saw, me holding my phone as I went, and I was trying to hide my phone with me as I walked down aisles so people couldn't see what I was doing. So I'm sure that I looked more suspicious than I needed to, but you did see the book I ended up with, which was The Dream House. This is a book I've been wanting to get to this year, or I think it's a new release actually. I think it came out in 2025, but it's been on my radar since it came out. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Yes, it was published in 2025. I am interested for a couple of reasons. I've heard really good things about this author, and then also I think that the premise, I haven't read the synopsis recently, but I think it involves, just from the title, it involves dreams. And I'm just gonna kind of skim really quickly. Yes, so this is the story. I'm just remembering what I had read about the original synopsis, where a woman is taken into custody as she's traveling on an airplane because the dreams that she's been having indicate that she's going to injure someone. And so they can retain her for that. I don't know what that means as far as can everyone see everyone else's dreams? Are they always recorded? And I don't know. That's all I kind of want to know at this point in time, but I am really curious how I'm going to feel about this one. It's a short-ish read, and so I am not too worried that I'll be able to finish this one by the end of the year. And I do think this one has an audiobook, so I might try and pick up the audio to read it immersively. While I was at the library, though, I couldn't just stop with one read. So I did pick up 3 more books that I've been meaning to get to, just to have them on my shelves over the next couple of months to see if I do have time to reach for them. The first one is one of my 25 in 2025, which is The Art of Prophecy. This is an epic fantasy surrounding some type of fighting, and I have heard that the humor in this is interesting, so I want to see if it's my jam. I haven't gotten to it this year because it doesn't have an audio, and whenever I do read physical books, I do have to be intentional about when I pick them up and setting aside time every night to sit down, because that's just how I have to do physical reads at this point in my life. But I am curious about this one, so hopefully I have time, because it is a 25 in 2025. I was supposed to get to it this year. The next one also was a 25 in 2025, but I took it off because this is actually a series. I put it on my category that was supposed to be a standalone, and I do think that this has a sequel. So Queens of Ennis Lear is by Tessa Grafton, which is an author that I've been wanting to try. So this one does have an audiobook. I don't know if it's available at this point in time, but I saw that on the shelves and I was like, ooh. And then this one was a new author and a new story to me. It's called The Enchanted Lies of Celeste Artois, I think is how you would pronounce her last name, but it's set in Paris, and she ends up somehow getting involved in the magical underbelly of Paris and getting put into these little pockets of Paris in the 1900s. I don't know what that means. I don't know if there's time travel. I don't know what type of magic it is, but it sounded intriguing to me. And so I decided to pick this up and take it home just to kind of have it. I don't know if there's an audiobook to this or not. I might look it up. I also might look up ratings prior to picking it up, but I just thought the synopsis sounded fascinating. So yeah, this one I'll add to my list as well. So I have quite the library haul. I did not intend to go to the library and find this many books, but there you go. And they're all quite chunky other than the Dream Hotel. So we'll see which ones I get to. But thank you, Sandy, for reminding me to go and visit my physical library. If you guys have not visited Sandy's channel, please make sure and check out her channel in the description down below. I would love for you guys to go and give her some support. And I'll see you guys in the next prompt.